And is it cool if I record this session just for content purposes? If just in case I wanna. Okay. $56. Here, just in case. All right, I'm gonna share it to you now.
Okay, cool.
What's your
Send it to my
email? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. What's your email?
It's Darren Laster. It's my first and last name at gmail.com.
Darren Laster at gmail.com.
Yeah. DARRYL Laster LASTER at gmail.com.
You have like a hat for your Google stuff, right? Your profile photo.
You say what?
I send it.
Yeah. There it is. All right, I'm trying.
That's good, my brother.
Okay. So we in here. All right.
No, I'm trying to see which one is better. Keep the phone on and mute this, or keep this on and mute the phone.
Let's mute the phone. Okay, I just muted the phone.
Yeah, I hanged up. Also, I'm gonna send you something for your phone.
Okay.
Hey, wife, how you doing? It's almost like that's all I know her by. Wife and Daryl. We got Daryl, we got wife. That's it.
Are we able to record as well?
That's why I'm looking for the button to hit the record. It don't matter. If you guys are recording it, that would be perfect. It's the same thing.
Okay.
I'm trying to present full screen, change layout, visual setting.
I don't know. It won't let me record.
I think there's a record button. I'm just trying to find it real fast. I'm like you, man. Sometimes I can't believe I'm Gen Z. I'm still learning about this stuff. Hold on.
Oh.
Hey, how long have you guys been in business?
I've been doing that boxing about 7 years. The barbershop 22 years. And
Barbershop?
Yeah. We're gonna get into all that.
Oh yeah.
Trying to record it.
All right.
That ain't screen share.
Okay.
That ain't screen share.
Nah. All right. Unfortunately we can't record the call for some reason. I don't know why. It's saying I'm not allowed to record this call. Maybe you guys can by hitting the three dots, the three little line beside the hang up button.
You say what now?
There's three little dots right there beside the hang up button, the red dot. Yeah, you see it? When you click, you're gonna see a list of stuff all the way at the top. You see recording unavailable or available.
Okay, it say unavailable. Yeah.
No, it's okay. I'm already recording it with my camera for YouTube channel, anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, and the audio is gonna be fine since I already have the microphone right here recording on stuff. So.
All right. You can send that to us, right?
Oh yeah, but the only issue is you're only gonna see me though, because it's the light. Everything is like behind the computer.
That's cool. We only need it to you. You want to talk?
Exactly. He's like, no, you're gonna get the floor, bro. You're the only one doing the talking. All right, all right. Do you see that I send you a folder? I send you a text, a Google Docs folder a while ago.
Okay, hold on. Email or text?
Text.
Text.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
It's basically the proposal, but that's not important right now. Go all the way down to the bottom. You're gonna see the scripts that I made.
All right. Video script 2, video script 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that way you guys have two different to pick from. All right.
Okay.
Go down to breakdown for 5-second chunks.
Okay.
All right. So meaning you're only gonna speak one line at a time. A lot of people when they're trying to create content, they're trying to memorize a whole script and try to run through it. That's not the way to go. You're not gonna say it. One, you're not gonna say it right, and you can't remember so much things off the rip, right? So what I did was to break down the script into 5-second chunks. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you got 6 lines. So that way you need to say
30 seconds.
30 seconds, right? So basically what you need to do is repeat one line until you get it right. What you need to be mindful of is that in reality, we as the viewer seeing your content, we're thinking it's one straight line. But in your mind, you're recording one line at a time. So you record a line and then you stop, read, record the second line, stop, read, do it, right? The only thing you need to be mindful of is the tonality across the board, because you want to make sure that you're saying the second line with the same tonality as the first line. So it doesn't sound too drastically different, right? And it's very important when you're talking to the camera, don't use upward flexion in your tonality. Like you're not asking questions, you're making a statement. You are trying to be authoritative. That's the most important thing. A lot of people don't understand that you need to come out somewhat authoritative when you're making videos to show that you know what you're saying. Instead of saying you need to clean your table, you can say you need to clean your table. There's a difference within that demeanor. Because now you're coming from a standpoint as you are an expert in this field, and that's why they need to trust you. A doctor is not going to come and be like, maybe we should fix your hand, and maybe this is a surgery we need to do. No, this is a surgery we need to do. You know what I mean? Tonality, attitude, demeanor. That's the most important thing to remember when making the videos, right?
Mm-hmm.
1 second. Because this is a psychology I want you guys to have whenever we're making an ad, especially when you get on the call. This is the next thing too, because these people are Facebook leads, right? These are not people who search for you in the first place. No, they didn't. You guys pop up in front of their face with a wicked offer, pull them in your pipeline. So you kind of need to treat them differently. So that's why these people get discounts, and that's why when you're talking to these people, you're talking to them in a very authoritative way, but not too authoritative, right? So in other words, right? What is an offer? What do you think an offer is?
An offer is something. Well, it's something that you. I'm trying not to use the word offer.
Yeah.
It's something you have in exchange. Something you have of value in exchange.
Okay, cool. 1 second. All right, that's not bad. That's really good, right? But the offer is this. Offer is simple. Offer is just a opportunity. All right, that's one word. Offer is an opportunity. So me giving you an offer, I'm giving you an opportunity to get this resource for this cost. All right. So when you're talking to them, you can't let them dictate your price. So in other words, when they come on the phone, I'm giving you 50% off, Michelle. Right? I'm giving you 50% off. So that's your tonality. That's your attitude, right? Oh yeah, what you saw on the ad was real, and I'm giving you that for real. So let's say your price. Let's humor me. Let's say your price is 3K. You will never go on the call and say 3K, because if you go on the call and say no, the price is 3K, they're gonna start negotiate against you, Daryl. You have no time to negotiate with people because you're giving an offer. This is not up for negotiation. So when you're pricing, you say I do anything anywhere from 3K to 6K. But for me to help you, Mr. Customer, Miss Customer, I really want to understand what's your budget at so that way I can properly help you. So would you say you're closer to the 3K or you're closer to the 6K? They're always going to say they're closer to the 3K. Well, be mindful, they'll never go below the 3K because everyone feel bad if they go below the mark. That makes sense. So now they're negotiating against themselves because 3K is cheap compared to the 6K. Because remember, if you go there first and say 3K, 3K is very expensive in comparison to the other person who gave them that offer. So you say, okay, it goes from 3K to 6K. Mr. Customer, for me to properly help you, I would like to see where your budget at. Are you closer to the 3K or closer to the 6K? They're gonna say, you know what? Maybe I'm closer to the 3K. When you say you're closer to the 3K, what does that look like? 500 5 does that mean 4 5? Does that mean 4? That mean 3 5? But never say 3K. Don't go all the way down to your limit. So they're gonna say, you know what? I'm around 3 5 4K ish. Okay. So cool. So let's say you're around 4K. If I come back with something, I don't know, around, you say, I don't know, trying to make it sound like you're thinking. If I come back for something around 3 5, would that be good with you? 'Cause not only that, they're getting a discount from 6K all the way down to 4. Now you're dropping off $500 more. Because they didn't know that you wanted 3K to begin with.
Right.
Right. So this is the approach you take when you get leads coming into you. Because now the game is this, right? You put the numbers on the table and you're basically telling them what to choose, right? You're not saying, oh, this is 3K, so I'm going to go below 3K. No, they can't go below it because you're giving them the opportunities, not the other way around. You're not begging for the client. That's why you run ads. So you can get quantity. You know what I'm saying? Quantity, and they will upsell them, right? So now that you're giving them a bracket, one of the main thing too you need to understand when you do something to the bracket, you have to understand that when they go to the 6K or go to the 3K, they don't understand they're getting the same thing. I don't care which number they choose. It's only one offer. I don't care which number you choose, you're getting the same thing. But in their mind, they're like, if I go closer to the 6K, I'm getting more. If I go closer to the 3K, I'm getting less. So it's like they're negotiating against themselves. Do you see where I'm getting at? So that's the first thing I want you guys to remember. When you guys getting in leads, bracket them. But people are gonna be coming in for the 50% off. You're gonna be like, okay, Mr. Customer, we normally shoot this for 3K, but since you're on the phone, 4K. But since you're on the phone, we're just gonna dial it back for the 50%, which is 2K.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And since you already wanted 15, you can even say something as a matter of fact, if you're up on the schedule for this week, we might push it down to 15. Schedule, boom, they hop on the schedule. You feel me? So you have two lead magnet now. You wanted the 15, but you push it to 4K and bring it back down to 2K, right? So you have $500 to play with, to negotiate with. They don't know that, you know that. Because you wanted 15. Now you can say, okay, Mr. Customer, if you come in this week, I can drop it down to 18, 17, 16. Would that be okay with you? Are you completely against that? That's what you're gonna ask them. Oh no, I'm not against that. Okay, cool. Up in for this week. I got you. 1,500. You get your cabinet, whatever, you get the offer. Right? You see, after I get you the leads, the number one issue you're gonna have is sales issue. How are you gonna upsell them? How are you gonna talk to them? So that's what I want to go through before we even go further, because you're gonna need to make sure that you guys are giving an offer, meaning an opportunity for them to get said offer for this price, because your offer is already 10x the price, the cost. So I don't want no one to come on the call, especially your wife. No one should be bothering you that much. That makes sense? No one should be negotiating against you. As Daryl gonna take the phone and let them know. All right? We're giving you guys an offer. This is the opportunity for you to get a high value product or service for this cost. Take it or leave it. Respectfully. Right? You can't go lower than 15.
Right.
No lower than that. So that's how we're hitting above 15. All right, so I'm gonna share my screen right now. All right, let me know if you can see my screen loading or something.
You see it?
Mod respect.
Wait, are you Jamaican?
Yeah, that's what my mom said. My mom said I'm Jamaican, man. I don't even know where I'm from. I'm from a different planet. I'm too smart, man. Too. I'm not ready for this world. But yeah, I'm Jamaican, man. I came here 4 years ago. The first time I hop on a plane, this is where I ended up, and I decided I'm not going on any other plane until I'm rich.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's the attitude. Man,
Yeah.
we're trying to get you here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like the first time I ever went on a plane, like that's all every island people dream of going on the plane to go to foreign, get a job or make a lot of money and come back to the island. I came over here, my passport like got expired. I'm like, I'm not getting that thing back. It's okay, keep it unexpired. I'll fix it when I'm ready to fly again. Until that, nah, I'm good. I'm here to make money.
Oh man.
Yeah, my family don't want to see me. I already know what they're doing. I already know how they're doing. It's a third world country. It's okay. I'm coming back to help you guys. All right. So this is the CRM from Facebook, right? This is my intake right here. Can you see my intake?
Yes.
So this is my intake. So these are the people who come in through your funnel who like it, and then you distribute it all over the place. Like you can see, I got 138 right here, 10, 6, and 36 over there, right? And when we create different forms, like for example, $100 offer, that's the one that you guys signed up for, the $100 offer. I got 4, 7, 8 people, and this is just from I launched it Saturday night. So from Saturday night, I got 8 people, right?
Okay.
And 4 of you guys qualify. I didn't call this person yet. These 2 didn't pick up. This one I need to call back. You see where I'm getting at? So, so when you make really good offer, your close rate is higher, your show up rate is higher, and the amount of people who are qualified is higher, right? And that's the name of the game. We're trying to make sure that we need a lot of people because we get the quantity in from this side, we can always get a good amount of them who are qualified. And we always want more to be qualified. So in this sense, we got 5 of them most qualified. That makes sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why were they the most qualified?
Because I talked to them and I already have some booked already for this week.
Yes.
I can't see your guys' face, all right? I'm just seeing my computer screen, all right? Just letting you know.
Okay.
Yeah. Say yeah, just vocalize and let me know if you're tracking, right? All right, so this is the form, right? So whenever someone fill out a form, you can go right here and see their whatever they file, right? For example, Dave. Dave right here has a church, right? As you can see, he has a church, right? And he's interested in generating leads, but he wants to make the video as well, right? He's been in the church for more than a year. So based on what we want to qualify them on, so let's say we're talking to people who want to be like Michelle, right? We're gonna ask them specific question. How long have you been in the home? You know what I mean? What about the kitchen you're trying to renovate? All of it, the stove, simple stuff that we'll need to know. So that when we'll call them, they can more resettle, they can be like, hey, Mr. Customer, I saw that you filled out the form for this, and this. They're gonna be like, yo, these people are on queue. They know these are the real deal. These are the people. They have my information. When you call them, be mindful. When you call them, and come back over here so I can see you guys. Be mindful. When you call someone, never answer the phone and be like, hello, is this Daryl? Don't do that. That's the first. If you want to get hang up on, do that. How did I call you, Daryl? What was my expression when I called you? I was like,
don't make me.
Yeah. I was like, hey, Daryl, what's up, man? Like I know you already. Yeah. So that picture of your queue, you're like, wait, who's this? Hell, I'm good, man. Who's this though? You feel me? Oh yeah, but at least I pique your curiosity. But the moment I call them, be like, hello, is this Daryl? You're gonna be like, spam call. It's one of them guys trying to sell me insurance. One of them guys gonna tell me that my thing is up on my Honda Civic and I need to go get it fixed or something. You know those guys. So you always want to call them with a upbeat, like not really upbeat, but say their name fast and be like, "What's up?" Like it's your friend from yesterday. Like you just talked to them yesterday. You know?
Okay.
If I called your phone wife, I would be like, "Hey wife, what's up, man? You alright?" You're gonna be like, "Wait, who's this?" Right? Someone call you like that, you bound to ask. You're gonna be like, okay, I'm good, but who's this? The moment she says she good, she already invested, right? But if I call them, be like, hello, is this wife? She's gonna be like, gone. She don't even want to hear my pitch. Gone. Even though she signed up for it. Not you, Siri. I'm not talking to you. All right. Can you still see my screen?
Yeah.
All right. So this is what you call the ads manager. You guys know this already. You're familiar with this, right, wife? You say you run ads before.
Right, right.
All right. So this right here, I'm gonna show you. So these are two ad set right here. Ad set one, ad set number two, right? And within this ad set, I'm running multiple ads. For example, so this one was launched on Saturday, and I already generated 8 leads, and I'm paying $4 per ad per lead, and I already spent like $37. That's really, really good, right? Because I'm gonna show you what's bad. I'm gonna show you what's bad in a second. This one I spent almost $500 and I only got 140. That's actually good as well. I'm gonna show you what's bad right now. So this right here, this right here is another company I'm running ads for, right? Yes. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So this is another company I'm running ads for right now, right? And they already signed paper that I can already show these that it's not all that sensitive, right? But I really want you guys to get a light example so I can put it into perspective what good versus what's bad. So in other words, let's say you spend $100, you need to get hired. So with the insurance thing, I'm gonna teach it. I'm gonna tell you this. With the insurance thing, you can't really look at insurance and be like, okay, insurance is hard to sell, but because you're not selling insurance, right? I was talking to this. Right. Yeah, you're not selling insurance. People buy insurance just to get the benefit of insurance. No one cares about. You have to ask yourself, how can I make this benefit the clients while they're still alive? When I was working with the insurance guy, right? I was talking to the insurance guy. What happened? He said he's selling insurance. So I was like, what's the upfront benefit that we can give for the insurance, right? I was like, what's the upfront value they can get from buying your insurance? Okay, he's like, okay, we can give them an extra $12,000 on tax write off, right? Second, I can get if they didn't sign any prenup or anything, we can help them to save assets. So I'm like, yes, that's what you need. That's what we're selling. We're not selling insurance, right? Let's say this. Business owners, I'm gonna give you an extra 12K to write off your tax. So that way so in return, you're actually making $12,000 at the end of the year. You know that makes sense. I'm gonna give you an extra 12K that you can write off and asset protection in your marriage. See, now that's so more compelling than telling them to get insurance just in case someone dies. You see what I'm getting at? Right. Cause you are gonna be like, I'll take you up on that. An extra 12K to write off. Well, not that doesn't so bad, right? And on top of that, I told them to be like, after you say that, an extra 12K to write off, say this. And it's free game. All for free. All thing I need is your testimonial. Just say it works. Right? So this is a trick now. You're coming in for the free game so you can get that 12K write off, right? I'm gonna give it to you, but not because I can give it to you doesn't mean you're gonna understand it. It's a perception. So I'm gonna say to you, because this is how upsell work. Everything on the ad is all about selling the click. Get them on the call. Say what you need to do, get them on the call, then upsell them. Upsell process of that, right? Upsell process is going to look like this. Okay, Daryl, since I tell you how you can do it to get an extra 12K, you can either go find a real estate or another insurance agency to do it for you, or I can just do it for you as a discount since you're already on the phone. See where I'm getting at? That's how you upsell it. But I will highly go tell you to go find someone else, even though they're probably going to charge you more. But if you want to save money and you're still skeptical, I'll tell you to go do that. So what I'm doing, I'm pushing you off the call. I'm telling you not to get my stuff. That's part of my gamble too. Because when I get people on the call, I'll be like, listen, it's $100 per content, 2 content for $200. But if you want to go and do it yourself, I would suggest I do it. That way you can save money. You know, you can do it and hope that you get it. I keep pushing them in that way, even though my offer is so good. Now, it's like, you know that Daryl, they can't really buy a Bugatti. You have to tell them why you want the Bugatti. how you gonna treat it, where you gonna drive it, how often you gonna drive before you can even get them to buy, right? I have to show them that you have the money too, right? So Bugatti flip it where you have to sell them on why you need to, why they need to sell you, right? So on the call, it's like a big push and pull game, you know. So wife, when you pick up the phone, hey, yeah, you guys, yeah, it's real. The offer is real. I know that you want to do your kitchen. I can see that you live in there. You live there in Jackson, that part of Jacksonville. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Trust me, there's no extra fee. There's no travel fee. We got you, right? However, since it's already 50% off and did all of this, you get to add your own upsells. As a matter of fact, if you're upping for this week, we drop it down to the 15 or drop it down to 16, 17, but it's already leveled down to 2K because of the 50%. Right? Now, let's say they, so look, the reason why you need to push and pull because objection is a normal part of sales, right? We just want to feel like we're being the one buying and not the one being sold to because we don't like to be taking a fool off. So what you need to do, you need to come up with objection before them. I don't know. I don't know if you heard this, Daryl, but as a man, in the marriage, right? I don't know more marriage, but I know in relationship, hear me out. In a relationship, they say the women love drama. It's just part of their life. They love soap opera, they love the drama. It's okay. But it's our job as men to bring up the drama before them. It's called we control the narrative, right? It's just a funny saying, right? So with that said, on the call, you need to bring up the objection before them. Right, wife? You need to look at them and be like, I would totally suggest you go check out some more quotes so that way you can feel better about this. I wouldn't suggest you go with this because we already have a lot of people coming in and we can't, and the wait time is cutting down because it's only for the first 5 people anyway. Trick. Push them out of the call before they try to hop out of the call. So that way they're gonna push to come back in the call.
Right.
Right? For example, let's say you guys don't go that approach. Okay, you need to push them out of the call. That's the first thing. Don't even try to close them yet. Right? Push them out of the call. Give them so much value and push them. Tell them to go get some other quote. As a matter of fact, since we're already going to bring it down for the 15, if you're up on the schedule and you still have to think about it, I was highly suggest that you think about it for real and go get someone else for real, for real. Because we already have a lot of people coming in. It's only 5 people we're taking on for this. You understand? Boom. Push them out of the call. Right? Second thing, let's say you forgot that tactic and let's say you end up at a position where you get the objection. I need to talk to my wife. Right? You don't want to hit them. Never hit them and be like, would your wife be mad if you get the countertop? Yeah, she's gonna be mad if they're not making enough money. Don't say, are you the man of the house? They're gonna get resentful, they're gonna get triggered, right? You're gonna say it like this, right? Someone, let's say, Daryl, you told me that you want to talk to your wife, right? I was gonna ask you this if you ever tell me that on the phone, right? I would have said this to you. Okay, Daryl, cool. You have to talk to your wife. Your wife is part of your business. You guys have a good connection. You guys make decisions together. So tell me, how long would you think it's gonna take for you to talk to your wife? You're gonna be like, maybe 2 days time. I'll call you back on Thursday. Okay, cool. As a matter of fact, Daryl, I would suggest that you take a week at least. Then you can make a firmer decision, and you agree to me. Okay, you're like, okay, cool. I'm pushing. You push today. I'm pushing it further. You see what I'm doing? What I'm doing? I'm pushing it further. Then I'm gonna say, Daryl. So since it's gonna take a week, I'm gonna send you over an email so that way you can know with the stuff about the program. So that way you have something to tell your wife and show your wife. So that way you guys can make a firm decision because you guys are both logical beings, right? Now I'm giving you out. I'm telling you go out the car, right? Then my question gonna be to you, Daryl. So Daryl, with that said, what's something else that was bothering you about the offer that I can put in the email so that way when you guys are making a decision, you can make a good and a firm decision? You're gonna say something like, the offer was really good. Yeah. It's just about the time or that we're just so far away from you guys now the objection is changed from you need to talk to your wife to something else. Oh, so you're saying that it's because I'm far away make this kind of bad? Is it because of your budget? You know what I mean? Because now if we get to the root objection, I let you out of the car to keep the sale going. If I get to the root objection, then I can understand, okay, Daryl, so if we make a payment plan and find something around that fit your budget, would that be good? You're going to be like, okay, yeah, now you don't even want to talk to your wife no more. You feel me? So the game is to move the objection. It doesn't really matter what type of objection they give you. I need time to think about it. Okay, cool, cool. Everyone needs to think about something. Acknowledge. Oh, my budget is tight. Okay, cool. I get that. Everyone has. Sometimes we all have tight budget. When you say your budget is tight, what are we talking about for the year, for the month, for the week? 18%. Yeah, stop it and record it and change the battery.